Buddy, hello, and welcome. We are going to be finally finishing up this game. Finally. Jesus. Been playing for about 50 hours. So, which is actually not that long because we have not done a lot of the side stuff. But I'm ready to be done with this game. It's not that it's a bad game or anything like that. It's just it's an old game and they haven't remastered the Dragon Age games like they have with Mass Effect. So, unfortunately, because it's old, there's just so many issues with it. There's so much crashing, just a lot of very annoying things with playing this game. So much so that I have 50 hours played on Steam and I have 40 hours played in game because it's crashed so many times. I've had to replay so much stuff. I remember one time it crashed and I had to play through like 2 hours of stuff again. It was so bad, dude. So it's not that I dislike the game. I do dislike the combat. I'm not a big fan of the combat personally, but it's mostly just that yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating dealing with all the crashes and stuff. But we're finally at the end. We're finally about to do the lands meet, and according to online, which who knows how reliable that is, but according to online, they say you have about an hour and a half at the longest. So we'll see, I suppose, eh? But I'm looking extra like a degenerate. Look at the hentai hoodie. I was extremely surprised to see that I do not have a I don't have a meeting today. You know, Mondays are almost always meeting days. I was like, oh man. And I have to, get all nice and dressed up. I was cold. I saw no meeting. I'm like, oh hell yeah. I'm going full degenerate. But yeah, we're being chilling. And I start a little bit later. I start at 6 today. So we have about 3 hours to get through. And like I said, there should only be about an hour and a half left of the game. So we should have plenty of time to get through and be good. Um All right, I think that's everything. Got it all set up. Let's get into it. Let's finally fucking finish this game. And yeah. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. The Blight. The Landsmeet's been called. Earl Eamon has gone to the Landsmeet chambers. You should meet him there as soon as you can. Where the fuck is the Landsmeet chambers? You say that like I should know where that is.
Is it true? Alina tells me that Arl Eamon has gone ahead to call the Landsmeet.
It is true.
I hope we're ready, but we have done all we can. I know we are more than a match for my father. You should hurry. Father won't waste time resting the proceedings from Eamon. He will need you. I'll meet you there. Maker, watch over us all.
Oh, baby. We're doing it. We're going to beat the game. This is truly insane. We're doing it. We're actually doing it. After all this time. For all this time, we're gonna beat the game. Oh, I can't believe it. I don't know where the fuck the Landsmeet chambers are, though.
Indeed.
Indeed. Save, because sometimes it crashes when you open up this. Royal Palace. Here we go. Oh yeah. Lock in. About to beat this goddamn game. And if we beat it fast enough and we still have time, we can just go right into Dragon Age 2, which will be nice.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet. Now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
What are you talking about? Stop talking. Show me what you can do with that thing. How can you support the man who killed your king? Burn a sign. Serve your queen. Save Merrick's throne. You really not see what Logan has become.
I have had so many doubts of late. Logain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Let me stop him. You know it's the only way. Put down your weapons. Let us pass. Then you will share his death.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy.
Well, that was easy.
Without Logain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Yeah, that's not how I see it, bucko. That's not how I see it one bit. Fuck that guy. That's how I see it. Fuck him. Hey, who cares? None of this matters. Let's go. Gamers.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Talk about loyalty to Alistair, your king. I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden. The Blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Logain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked
There was
to
like
bring with
4
them
of us.
4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
You fled the field at Ostagar and left Galen to die. Sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war. Yep. True.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself.
There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Wow, he really he he really just dug his heels in on that one. Prismatic Queen, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. My God. That's like when Trump said they're taking black jobs and everybody thought he'd back down, and then he just like doubled down on it. And everyone was like, oh shit, what do we do? Nobody thought he would double down on that. That's what this guy just did. He's like, yeah, I did slavery. So what? Uh-oh.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
We're discussing your crimes here.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn.
True.
This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery.
True.
I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Also true. The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself.
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
Womp womp.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Pa, you lose. I knew the people of Ferelden would do the right thing.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk.
He's not
None
even
of
fat.
you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your ban. We'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Oh, it's all me, baby.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Oh my god, that's so loud. You're fucked, dude. I'm gonna chop that ugly emo head off your shoulders. Ah.
Excellent.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
It shall be done.
Yes!
That missed.
Excellent.
How am I missing here?
No quarter shall be given.
Wonderful.
It is begun.
I do not fear death!
Oh. He's kind of cooking. I'm not gonna
Give them
lie.
the advantage.
I'm just missing.
Excellent.
Can we stop missing, maybe? There we go.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. The Terran is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
I do like to be a petty bitch and kill him, but maybe he'll die through the joining anyway.
Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a Warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. I won't!
Need all the help we can get.
Logain is a traitor. We need him like we need to be stabbed in the back. Or have you forgotten how his being a great general didn't help the last time? I didn't want to be king. I still don't. But if that's what it takes to see Logain get justice, then I'll do it. I'll take the crown.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king he'd be? Putting his own selfish desires above the needs of his country? You can't seriously support him.
And I thought the whole idea was to bring Logain to justice. Funny how plans change, isn't it?
You'd throw away a very fortunate alliance
Oh,
for
God.
petty revenge? Perhaps Ferelden is better off without you, Alistair.
Ah, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. If I just say to kill him, will they get together? Ah, fuck. I'm resetting. I'm resetting. God damn it. I did not think Alistair would grow a spine because of that. But you know what? Fair enough. I'll just fucking kill him. I'm not that attached to the guy. That's for damn sure.
It is begun.
Tell us, what do they offer you?
Speed run this.
How much is the price of Ferelden? And once we open our borders to the Chevalier... What? Despite what you may think... But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter? You took...
I would have already been killed, if not for...
The Warden.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Traitors! Which of you? I suppose we both, man.
It shall...
Will you face me yourself, or...
Enemies approaching, as you say.
Well done.
Yes! Wonderful.
Yes!
Oh, it's black. Dude, I fucking hate when it does this. Maybe monitor capture will pick it up. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Monitor capture will do it. We'll just do monitor capture.
Very well. Wonderful. Yes! I must maintain. Yes! I shall do it. It's begun. Wonderful.
You're no match for me.
Wonderful. Feel me, please.
Excellent. Excellent.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
There we go.
I was wrong. There's a strength in you.
You'll die
that
for what
I
you've
have not
done.
Wait. The Batean is a warrior and
Okay.
general of renown. Let him be of use. Let
No.
him go through the joining. There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we like, it's a matter of what we must do. Our duty is to slay the
Pull
Archdemon.
hacked is funny.
We aren't judges. Kinslayers, blood mages, traitors, rebels, Carter thugs, common bandits. Anyone with the skill and the mettle to take up the sword against the Darkspawn is welcome among us. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden.
The joining itself is off.
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed.
Must
You
die.
can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can
Let's
face
go.
the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Alistair should be the one to do it. He's fucking up in a tizzy about it.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
Chop his fucking head off. Oh my god. Was that necessary? Oh, she's the only one that got splattered with his blood.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you
Why aren't they
help
getting
us?
married? I did so much to set that up. We speak with them.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What makes you a better choice?
This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn. Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something. She seems to want it anyway, and I know I don't. So, yes? Maybe? I don't know.
Wow, you're so much use.
Certainly. Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the
How
first
lame,
opportunity,
dude. I was so
and it
excited for them
won't
to get
end until a
married and
new
have the
dynasty
best of both
holds power.
worlds. This is fucked up. What is the point? Oh, Black Bolt hasn't got mod? Oh, good call. I would alt tab to give him mod, but then I'll probably... the game will crash and I'll have to do all this again. I'll have to do it after.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power. I have never had the smallest doubt.
Alright, I'll pick her.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon?
Yes, let them marry.
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
Do I need to replay this again, but I kill him? Will that change this? I'm looking it up. God damn it, I don't have my phone. I really do want them to get married. Okay, I'm gonna alt tab. Please don't crash. 1, Ahmad, fucking Black Bolt. 2. Can you have Alistair marry Honora, Dragon Age Origins? You can. You do have to execute him yourself. Fucking shit. Well, we resetting again. And we'll see if it shows with screen share or with the game share. God fucking damn it. All right, is it gonna show? There we go. Perfect. We just hate Logain so much we want to kill him 3 old times. That's all it is. Wait, is that an ability? Oh, that has a cooldown. Fuck.
I shall do it. Tell us, what do they offer you? How much is the price of... And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really... Despite what you may think, but enough of this.
I would have already been killed, if not...
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Warden.
Traitors! Then, I wonder if it's more... Enough!
It shall be full.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a As you say.
Excellent!
Wonderful! Yes! I lost you!
It's begun.
Yes!
Yeah. Not fair. His war cry gets to knock people down.
Excellent! Excellent! Fool!
How am I losing these strength checks, bro? My strength is like 70. Like, there's no possible way I should be losing these strength checks. This is silly. I died. Bro. How was that fair? I'm literally as powerful as I could be. I have the strongest armor in the entire game. I have the best weapon in the entire game. I'm over leveled. I'm on easy mode.
What do they offer you? How much is the
This
price?
game is so shit in terms of the
And once we
combat,
open
dude.
our
It's
borders to the
terrible.
Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply... Despite what you may think... But enough of
I
this.
can't even imagine this game on a difficulty that's not
would have already
easy.
been killed.
Like, holy fuck, it would be so bad.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is...
Traitors! Will you face me your...
Enemies approaching. Very well.
Cool.
Wonderful.
I literally can't even hit the guy. There we go. Finally getting some fucking hits on the board.
Will not fail.
Wonderful. Wonderful. You're no match for me. Wonderful.
You die.
Wonderful.
All right.
Wrong.
You'll die for what you've done.
Tian is a warrior and...
No, that's crazy.
Absolutely not. Riordan, this
Loghain
man...
has to die.
Just make it quick, Warden.
Very well.
Face them.
All right.
So it is.
Wait, what?
So much for our plan to rule together.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to meet.
Yes, I can
as
settle
the arbiter
this.
of this dispute. What is
They're
your
gonna
decision?
marry.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden
There we
kings.
fucking go.
But I mean, I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
Find a fucking leave.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
I swear to God, if none of these things carry over to the next games, I'm gonna actually be mad. I'm hoping they carry over.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Congrats on your engagement, by the way.
Congratulations. Congratulations? Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why?
I enjoy torturing you. Your country needs you.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that.
I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
Of course.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Alright. This should be the end. We're gonna go do this fight. He didn't like that. Bitching and moaning. What the hell? Save. Save, save, save. Let's go bang Morrigan real quick. Just one more for the road. You know how it be. Got to, it's like Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know? You got to get the alpha male buff.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Like to ask you
Hardly
something.
alone, so privacy is not an option.
Okay, sir.
And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Oh, yeah.
To think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know she got it. Oh, yeah. All right, now I'm ready. I got the alpha male boost. Kingdom Come Deliverance has forever added that into my dialogue.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes.
It will always be the alpha male boost when I bang someone in a video game. Just because of how fucking stupid that is in that game. I never did find the ranger thing. Oh, I love playing this game. Yes, I love playing this game. Crash, crash, crash all day. Yes, I love playing this game. Crash, crash, crash. Crash, crash, crash. He said Redcliffe Castle. I'm gonna guess he meant village. Crash, crash, crash. Oh, thank God, no random fucking encounter.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me. They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Wait, do I have any of the things that are like, any of the runes for Darkspawn? Undead. Spell resist. Blow. 2 against Darkspawn. 4 fire. 4 electricity. 6 against Darkspawn. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop by the camp first. Motherfucker. Alright, just kidding. Just kidding. Fuck me. Extra 12 damage to Darkspawn would have been nice.
Mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these I thought I could make
Orville.
begun.
Bro, we're killing them faster than I can swing my sword. God damn.
The darkspawn have sensed us.
Okay. Stop the cap.
Wipe them out.
So I literally can't even get a swing off on these guys. Warp, 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 warp.
Damn you.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Must maintain.
Let's make this quick.
Shall be done.
I'm dead. Where were the heals? Hello? Oh, god damn it, Alistair.
Now we get our hands dirty. As you wish. Let's end this. Run while you can.
God damn.
So be it. That's one.
These normie guys just get one tap. What injury do I have? Crushed arm? Oh, no, 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 no. We can't have none of that. Yeah, we good. I gotta go to the castle. Fuck, why did I come down here? The place of the castle's up there. God damn it. That was pointless. Yeah, I really hope it can just check and make sure you have a completed save file on your PC in order for the save file stuff to carry over, and it's not one of those fucking games where you have to like make an account and link an account. Because I'm pretty sure the like servers and everything are down.
Very well.
Little grave robbing. Don't worry, it's the right thing to do. We need the supplies. God, I have so much shit to do today. It's insane. It's actually crazy. Gonna have to work. I have tons and tons of homework to do. Man, it's going to be a lot. There can only be one alpha, and that's me. Step aside, you beta male. That's right. I've watched every Andrew Tate video 10 times. You're no match for me. I am the alpha male. Hard to hear how busy you'll be. Welcome, animal. It's fine. It's all my fault, you know. You can only complain so much when all of your problems are your own doing. That's my view, at least. I'm like, man, I can't really complain
You're here.
because
Thank goodness.
I do procrastinate, you know, all my homework until the last day. Just unfortunate it keeps working. You know, if I ever had a situation where it didn't work, I wouldn't do it. But it's worked my entire life. I hate it. Like, I've always been a straight A student, and I've always procrastinated all of my work until the last day. Like, I don't even read any of the textbook or anything. Like, on the last day, I just watch the lectures, and then I take the test. Or then I do the homework or whatever. And, man. And, you know, I kept thinking, well, it's not going to work with this class, and it worked with that class. I'm like, it's not going to work with this class. It worked with that class. I think probably the only time it didn't work was high school. My senior year when I took 12 AP classes. But the reason it didn't work is just because I was taking 12 AP classes. And it was, when was your last night non-A? Like, when's the last class I didn't get an A in? I think it was it was not only not an A, it was a D. I got one D. I've only gotten A's and one D. I think I got one B actually. I think I did get one B at some point. I don't remember what the B was, but I remember the D was a math class. I want to say it was the second calculus course. I think it was the second calculus course. And oh dude, I remember this very clearly. My final was worth 70% of my grade. So, like, basically none of the class mattered other than the final. And I remember I got in, and it was back when you couldn't do tests online. You know, so it was pre-COVID. You couldn't do tests online. You had to, like, go to an institute and have, like, people watch you, you know, have it be proctored. I sat down. I went through everything. I sat down. I paid the people. I opened it. And every single ounce of knowledge I had accrued was gone. It was just gone. And this was when I was like jumping place to place, basically, you know, homeless, I suppose you could say, because I was living in a different place. Like, sometimes I was living in a different place every day. Sometimes I'd find a place that I could stay for a couple weeks. You know, it was just kind of all over the place. It was very, very hard for me to, like, do homework and stuff. And I was always like, oh no, I'm great at math. I'm great at math. I'm great at science. So I didn't really think I needed to, like, study or anything. But yeah, I sat down, I opened the exam, and I just had not a single ounce of knowledge on how to do any of it. And I had a breakdown. I had a mental breakdown. It was literally like one of those scenes in like an anime where the camera, like, zooms in on their face and they're just like, you know, they, like, go crazy. Like, I was actually having a mental breakdown. Full on. I was I would say it was probably a panic attack. Like, I was hyperventilating. I was sweating. I was like, had cold sweats really, really bad. I was shaking. And I was just sitting there and I was just staring. And I had 3 hours for the exam. And I stared at that paper. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll know the next page. And I didn't know anything on the next page. And I was like, maybe I'll know the next page. And I didn't know a single thing on that entire exam. Like, I just didn't have the knowledge. It was just gone. And I sat there for like 3 hours hoping, praying that some sort of knowledge would come back to me. And it didn't. And so, like, after I saw like 2.5 hours were up and I didn't remember, and I'm just sitting there shaking, hyperventilating, sweating for like almost 3 hours, I wrote out a whole essay. I wrote out a whole essay in pencil saying, like, I am so extremely sorry. I know this is worth 70% of my grade. I don't know what's happening to me. I've done the homework. I've done the assignments. I've done the quizzes. But for some reason, I have zero knowledge right now. Like, I cannot recall anything. I am so sorry. I have no idea what's happening. And then I got ashamed of myself for writing that essay. And so then I erased the entire essay. But you could still see the entire essay because, you know, like, I didn't have a good eraser. Just had the little nub on the back of the pencil, so you could still see it all, just more faint. And then I like started freaking out even more. I'm like, fuck, fine. And so then I went back over the entire essay in pencil. And I just felt terrible. I felt so sick. And yeah, 3 hours was up. I gave it to the person. They looked at it. Gave it to the proctor. They looked at it. And they were like just confused. Because they're like, yeah, I could tell they're like, isn't this supposed to be a math exam? And then they looked up at me. And then they like just flipped the pages and they saw everything else was blank. Like, just every problem was blank. There's probably like 12 problems. And like 4 pages or 5 pages. And they were just like, will that be all for you? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, all right, you should be good to go. And I left. And I just sat in my car. I got in my car. I just sat in my car. And I literally just put my seat back. And I always had a pillow and a blanket in my back seat. And so I just put the pillow down. And I just tried to calm down because I was still shaking. It was so bad. And somehow I got a D in the class. I shouldn't have. I should have failed the class. Like, I genuinely should have failed the class. There's no reason at all I should get a D because the test was 70% of my grade. And I did nothing on it other than the essay. So literally, I think the teacher took pity on me. And that's why they gave me a D. Like, I think he full on, like, I don't know if the proctor told him something. Like, this kid looked like he was going to kill himself or something. I don't know. But yeah. I somehow, they gave me a D in the class, which counted as passing. But I was like going insane. I was like, because I'd never got a bad grade before. I was like, they have something called, I think it's called SAP. It's like satisfactory academic progress or something along those lines. Basically, it means that like you have to do like above a certain level in all of your classes if you want to retain financial aid and scholarships and grant. And if you dip below that threshold, they will take all of it away. And so I was just having a mental breakdown of like, I'm never going to be able to get my degree. Like, I got a bad grade. Well, at the time I thought I was going to fail the class. I was like, I'm going to fail the class, and they're going to take away all of my financial aid. They're going to take away my scholarships that, you know, I worked really hard to get, and I'm going to be fucked. Like, I'm going to be a loser. I'm not going to have my degree. It's what I've built my entire life on. I'm going to be fucked. You know that skinny kid that came in smelled? Okay. Come on. Just give him a D because he looked like you might kill someone if you fail him. No, I definitely didn't look like I would kill someone. I 100% look like I would kill myself. But, no. Like, I did not look like I would be a threat to anybody in that state. Dude, I could barely stand. Like, I remember standing and my knees were so weak. Aha, palm sweaty, mom spaghetti or whatever. But my knees were so incredibly weak I could barely stand. And honestly, I think what happened, and this is 100% privilege, what I'm about to say, but I have gotten away with so many things other students would never get away with. Ever. Purely because my record is so good. And because of how I look. I have gotten away with so much stuff. It's insane. And I think that's exactly what happened. Is I think he read that. He probably opened my thing. He saw that I did like all the homework. He saw I did all the quizzes. He's like, okay, he's not lying about that. He probably opened up like my what do they call it? I'm totally spacing. It's like the breakdown of all your grades, your transcript. He probably opened up my transcript and he saw just straight A student for years. And he was probably like, okay, like this is actually a good student. I'm not going to fail him. Like, and I have had many experiences like that. I have had an experience where a teacher accused me of cheating. She accused a bunch of people of cheating. She apparently found out that a lot of people are cheating and they accused me of cheating. And I'm not going to say if I was cheating or not. Of course, I will actually say I was not cheating. I was not cheating, and I would never cheat in school, and you should never cheat in school, especially online college. Nobody is cheating in online college. No one. And you definitely shouldn't. But I got accused of cheating, and this teacher said they had all this proof that I was cheating and stuff. And all the other kids, I say kid, I mean, we're college students. Every other student that got accused of cheating was taken out of the course, instantly failed, and then they had the threat of expulsion from the school. Every single one of them. I knew several of the students, and none of them that I know ended up getting expelled, but all of them ended up getting kicked out of the class and instantly failed. And by the way, you don't get your money back. Like, if you fail out of a course or they fail you, you don't get your money back. So you're out 6 to 10 grand just for nothing. All of them got failed out. I was the only one that didn't. The only student. And there was like a dozen students, if not more. And I didn't get punished at all. I didn't even get a slap on the wrist. I got zero punishment at all because I said, you can look at my transcript. You can look at all of my past course history, and it will make it extremely prevalent to you that I am not the type of student that cuts corners. I'm not the type of student that cheats. I did not cheat. And they said, well, you have gotten exactly the ones right and exactly the ones wrong from this website where we have been posting false answers on that website. And we've been cataloging if people got these ones right and these ones wrong, and the people that have admitted to cheating. And I said, so this is entirely speculative, and you have no actual proof that I have been cheating. It is entirely plausible that I have simply gotten unlucky, and I have gotten the ones wrong that happen to be wrong on that website. You actually have no proof that I've used that website. Am I understanding that right? And then they were like, yes, we don't have any proof that you've used the website, but, you know, it would be very rare. And that's when I was like, well, you can look through my transcript. I am a straight A student. I've been on the president's list every single term in every single college that I've been to. I've been to 4 different colleges. Every single one I've been on the president's list. Every single one I've been a straight A student. I have several scholarships that I've been approved for because of my academic performance. I'm not the type of student that would do that. And they were like, all right. Not that I did cheat. Of course, I would never cheat. Cheating is very bad, and you should definitely not do it. But I was the only student. And that's just one example. Like, I have had many situations where teachers have raised complaints or something like that, and I've had no issues. And that's not even counting all of the opportunities I've been given because of college that a lot of students won't get. Like my forensic anthropology teacher, he was the reason why I got my forensics internship. He was like instrumental in that, and he was instrumental in getting me a lot of the connections that I ended up using. And the only reason that I got any of that was because he liked me. That was it. That was literally it. So it just goes to show you, if you present yourself in a way that elicits people to trust you, you know, obviously, you know, not wearing a hentai hoodie, but I make myself very non-threatening. You know, I'm just a skinny dude with glasses. And like whenever I would take tests and stuff like that and meet teachers, I'd be wearing like a sweater vest and a dress shirt and stuff like that. You know, you present yourself well. You're kind to people. You can get away with a lot. Same thing with getting tickets. I've never ever had a ticket. I've been pulled over many times. And I've done several things that were illegal. Never had a ticket. The ultimate nerd, it's true. It's true. People don't really understand how much your appearance will affect how people treat you. I understood it at a very early age because I was very nerdy. And then I went through like the goth phase, right? Like the emo goth phase, had the flippy hair. I was always wearing all black, wearing hoodies with the hood up and stuff. And I realized, oh, people treat me with far more suspicion and far worse during my goth emo phase. You know, that's the school shooter phase, I would say, right? Then, you know, when I appear to be nerdy. That's interesting. What were the illegal things? Just wondering. Oh, it's nothing like bad. It's just like, you know, driving through a stop sign without stopping fully, or like running a red light, you know, just like typical like driving things that occasionally happen. That cops are there for, they see you for, they pull you over, you know, speeding, stuff like that, you know. Nothing crazy, but definitely things where a lot of other people would get tickets, I'm sure. Get in some sort of trouble, and I've never gotten in any sort of trouble. I think I've been pulled over. Driving, I've been pulled over like 3 times. I've had cops called on me, I think 2 or 3 times as well. And nothing has ever came out of any of it. It's that privilege, I'm telling you. If you want people to treat you right, you need to just appear as non-threatening as possible. Get yourself some fucking sweaters, man. Get some sweaters. Get a sweater vest. You know, there's all sorts of things you can do. One of my favorite videos on the internet is like the 3 black guys or whatever. They're like, every brother needs to get himself a Starbucks. You know, they're talking about how like they get away with so much more shit when they have a Starbucks. And it's like, you know, obviously there's a joke to it there, but it is true. Like, you're not going to appear as threatening if you're walking around with a Starbucks. That's just how it is, man. It's social engineering. Like, it is knowing how people will react to one thing and knowingly, you know, taking advantage of that to get people to think a certain way. And it's just very smart to do in general. But yeah, that was probably my only bad grade was that D. And I ended up retaking the class anyway because I didn't want a D on my transcript. So I ended up taking the class again and getting an A. And actually like taking it far more seriously and stuff. But I was having like a mini panic attack when I was getting the papers and everything to take it the second time when I retook the class. And I remember sitting down and being so afraid to fucking open it, like writing my name on the cover page and being like, I'm just so afraid, shaking and stuff. Like, oh God, it's going to happen again. And then I opened it and I was like, oh, this is easy. I actually like just remembered everything and I was instantly better. Like I was instantly fine, stopped shaking, stopped sweating and everything and just cranked it out. So, but yeah, I've always been a straight A student because like the majority of the time I've been in school, I haven't had an excuse to not be a straight A student because, you know, for a long time, my dad didn't want me working a job. He wanted me to focus entirely on school because none of my family has gotten a degree. So that was something that was very important to him. He's like, my son will be the first person in our entire family line to get a degree. It was very important to him. So like a lot of times I was like, Dad, can I like get a job? Like having money would be nice. He's like, you don't need a job. It's like, you don't need a job. You've got a roof over your head. You've got food. You will not like, you don't need all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, but Dad, like I want to upgrade my PC and stuff like that. And he's like, well, work harder in school, get more scholarships, use scholarship money. That's what I did, man. Like every now and then he would let me get a job for a couple months, like working at a temp place. I'd get a job at a warehouse, you know, or like at a call center or something for a few months. And then I would just kind of let that money sustain me for a little bit. You know, it'd be like, you made like $6 grand or something. And I'm like, okay, I could buy 100 games with this, you know, I'm good for a while. But yeah, like a lot of the time I have had no excuse to not be a straight A student. Because if you have somebody paying for your bills and stuff, you need to be a straight A student. There's no fucking excuse at that point. At least that's how my brain worked. Like there's no excuse to get anything less than an A when I have zero actual obligations and priorities in life. So that's why I have always, you know, strived hard to get A's and stuff. And that mentality, even once I, you know, even like now while I'm working, I still have that mentality of just like, no, I need to get an A because I've only ever gotten A's. You know, once something you establish like a norm, like and you think of yourself in a certain way, it is so much easier to continue that habit. A great example is when I was running a lot. So like in Oregon and into Nevada, I was running every single day outside, and I would run a minimum of 5 or 6 miles minimum. And I would do that every day. And, you know, obviously I didn't start off like that. I started off being able to like run for like a minute and then I was dead, you know, but I worked my way up to that. And then eventually I was like, I am a runner. This is now a personality trait. This is now a thing that I do, and I can tell people that I do. I am a runner. And once I thought of myself as I am a runner, it's like, okay, I have to run. And that's how it is with my grades. I thought of myself like I am an honor student. I am at the top of the president's list every single term. I'm gonna be in the fucking email that goes out to all of the students detailing, you know, the biggest of the biggest nerds. That's me. That's who I am. And so that's just stuck with me, and that's who I am. It helps a lot. Like once you get that mental image in your head of like, this is who I am, it makes it way easier to do a lot of that stuff. 2 times in South Carolina, 3 times here, like 4 times while walking. That was in South Carolina, but it was understandable on why they stopped you when you look at it now. Yeah, I've never felt like I was being... like, I've always understood why I was being investigated by law enforcement. Like, even when, you know, my retarded neighbors said I was making drugs or bombs or whatever, and they called the cops, and then, like, they searched my entire place and stuff. Even then, like, I understood why they were doing it. You know? I agree with people that cops aren't your friends. I do agree with people that you should know your rights and you should not trust cops. But at least for me, I've always been like, okay, I understand why you're here. I understand why you're doing. And I've just always shown them respect and been kind and stuff like that. And my boyfriend is a cop. I tried that line when they were searching my house. I tried that line, and I was like, oh yeah, I am actually working in the forensics lab for blah blah at blah blah. And they were like, oh don't so you're kind of a lab nerd then. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it won them over at all. I don't think they cared. I'm not gonna lie, because like I was living in a different like county than I was, you know, doing lab work for, and I don't think they care. I don't know if there was like some animosity between the 2 counties or something or whatever, but I thought it was gonna like get me some points. Like, oh yeah, I'm actually working forensics. You know, I'm one of you guys, and they're like, nah, you're not. You're a fucking lab nerd. It doesn't count. I'm just like, God damn it. I mean, it worked out fine in the end, but, you know, now that I'm older, I definitely would have done a lot of things different. I would have never fucking let them in my house. Like, even though things went good, I would have never invited them into my house. I would have told them that they needed a warrant. I would have opened my door. I would have talked to them through the door. Yeah, I would not have done any of that. I would have played it like way, way more safe. Just because I got lucky. Like, all it takes is them coming in and just fucking, doot, you know, just like placing something. Oh, yep. Look at that. Looks like he is cooking meth. I'm just like, okay. We didn't have like cameras or anything inside at the time either. Yeah, I mean, you know, your average person is retarded. So I guess if you were to like, you know, take a look out your window and you see your neighbor in their backyard in full lab PPE with a bunch of chemicals you don't understand, like, you know, tinkering with stuff, and you're just like the average retard, you might be like, oh, he's up to something nefarious. But, you know, it was literally just doing an experiment for my chemistry class. That was all. Yeah, no, I am not one of those people. You know, you meet some people and they're like, oh, I don't have privilege. Nah, I'm very privileged. I have so much privilege. It's crazy. And I acknowledge it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I mean, that's just how it is, man. Did the kings back in the day, in the medieval times, were the kings apologizing to the peasants because they were born royalty? Hell no. Hell fucking no. That's just how it is. That's how it's been since the dawn of time, man. You know, so some people are born more in a shitty spot than other people. You know, but I'm not like, you know, super privileged. I'm not like Donald Trump, you know, with fucking starting off with a small loan of $20 million or whatever the hell, you know. It's like there's definitely tiers, but I think definitely like I would not change my appearance at all. I really wouldn't. I think I have a very like privileged appearance of just seeming very like small and frail and non-threatening and you know, just innocent. So I wouldn't change that at all. You know, and you guys probably don't understand that because you see a version of me on stream that is not at all like how I am in real life, you know? Like in terms of mannerisms, in terms of like projecting my voice and stuff like that, because, you know, here in my room, like this is a safe space for me. I understand like everything that's going to happen. There's no like stimulus overload or anything like that, right? So it's like a very safe, controlled experience. But, you know, out in public, it's not like that at all. Like I'm not talking to people. I'm very soft spoken. I don't do any eye contact. I usually have headphones on wherever I go just to drown out a lot of like the external noise and, you know, try and like remove any sort of like sounds and stuff that might be overload for me, right? So it's like I'm a very, very different person, you know, and I'll just wear shit like this, you know, on stream, but depending where I'm going, maybe I'll dress nice. I don't know. It depends. But you know, it's very, very different. Like I would never ever talk like this in public. I would talk like this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah. Oh, I was just wondering like where is the milk at? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Like that's how I talk in public. That's how I act. It is very, very different. You know, on here I project my voice. I talk from like the back of my throat a little bit more to project it a little bit better to make it so it stands out more. And it's easier to hear and it's easier to like understand what I'm saying. And in public I don't do that at all. So it's very, very different. You know, and that's why like a lot of the times in stream I see people being like, oh yeah, there's no way I could never see you as a quiet and innocent, you know, guy and stuff like that. It's like, well, yeah, a very different when you're being a streamer and you're trying to entertain and, you know, you're in this like little bubble. It's way different. Like there's so many videos of people like seeing YouTubers and streamers and stuff in stores, and they just like have their heads down and they're just like shuffling around and they're silent. You know, but then you see Markiplier on his channel, he's like, hello everybody, blah 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 blah. I don't know what Markiplier says, but you know, that's just how it is, man. Yeah, no, I feel you, Kenzie. I had a very similar experience. Yeah, I had a very similar experience. Definitely. I mean, I didn't know they were cops until I fucking opened the door. But so honestly, like it was probably even a little scarier because I didn't see any cop cars. It was just people walking around my house trying to peer through my fucking windows. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to shoot somebody. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, no, I feel you. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we're actually gonna beat the game. We need to beat this before I have to go to work. So, I'll be right back. All right, all right. Jesus Christ. I was battling for my damn life in there. Okay. Focus up. Unplanned shitting time. Let's cut into our gaming time immensely. We have a little over an hour to get done with this. Let's go.
They are both inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and
Lock
to
in.
send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Lock in.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
That's right. Let's get it done. Let's get her done, laddies.
It's a relief to see you
Copy.
unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that
Sorry.
attacked Redcliffe
My
were
bad.
relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it
So
were.
much for starting Dragon Age
I'm
2.
quite certain.
All right. Need to march at once. Why do they think they were headed here? That means Denerim will fall. Has the word been sent to Denerim? Are we even ready to handle the We march at once.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us. But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target, and only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Let's do it.
To reach the Archdemon, we need to break through the Horde. To do that, we need the army. I see no other way.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
Whoa.
I will have someone
Grey
show you to
Warden
your
business.
rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need
What does that entail? Steamy discussion between some Grey Wardens. My last chance to talk to people.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Guess not.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. That's how I imagine Kenzie sounds. Fuck Kenzie, am I right, chat? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Extra 18 damage against Darkspawn. Say less, brother. Check it out now. Alfonso, brother. Check it out now. Alfonso, brother. Let's go, gamers. It's time.
It has begun.
It has begun.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
That's right.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Something to do with the taint?
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound very healthy.
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Oh, fuck. Well, I guess my character's not going to be in the next game. God damn it. There's no other way.
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
I guess I'll do it. Fuck it.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I gotta bang Morgan one more time.
Ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon, one way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
I mean, yeah, I guess depending on when Dragon Age 2 takes place, my character might already be dead anyway from the taint.
I shall do it.
Such a silly
Do
name.
not be alarmed. It is only I.
Oh, we banging. I'm glad to see you.
I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be. I offer a way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
You had me at conceive a child with me. I was planning on doing that anyway. So
In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
what?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life. Caring for you, as I've come to? That was not part of the plan. But I cannot let what I feel interfere with what I must do. This is important to me. The fact that it may save your life makes me all the more determined to see it done. Please, do not cloud the issue. If you feel anything for me, then accept that it will make what we must do that much easier. After the Archdemon has been slain? No. No, you will never see me again. Refuse my offer, however, and I leave now. This is simply how it must be.
No! What the fuck? I romanced you for nothing!
As you wish. Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed. Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will. I do not wish to tell you. No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. Then you have decided?
Well, it seems like my character is probably not going to be in other games, even if I do live. But Morrigan probably will. And I think it'll be interesting to see Morrigan in later games with a child of an old god, because I want to see what she'll do with it. So I'm going to agree with it.
A wise decision. Come, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us make this last night together one to remember.
Hey, now I can get with Liliana. Whoa. Kids, look away. Look away, children. God damn. So derpy looking. He is stacked, though. Holy. Pretty sure there was a lot more light in that room than that candle.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Oh man, what the fuck? Was that necessary? Damn, they're getting nade. What about the fact that the Darkspawn blood literally poisons them? Like, all these guys are gonna die from the taint. Lock and load, baby. Oh, we've got the whole group. We got the whole party. Oh, hell yeah. That's right, bitch. Coming up with names is the most difficult thing ever. I think guys that work on an oil rig would probably beg to differ, but you know, what do I know?
Very well.
Oh. Guess I'm not supposed to go that way. Oh my god. Chopped his fucking head off. Oh, chopped his fucking head off. I can't get in there. Choppy, choppy, chop. They all die before I can hit them. takes me too long to swing.
Shall be done.
Not even a point in me using skills, because just... Alright, get back here, bitch. Why are you running? Okay. This is where being ranged would be nice.
Let us end this!
Well, that's all of them. Damn, I don't even get to kill anyone. Everyone's just dead before I can do anything. My potions. There we go. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Something on your mind?
There's an icon. I should have saved. I'm so dumb.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts and then show them theirs.
Yeah, Rex. Oh, it's Momo. You be good, you hear? Bye, Momo.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will stand with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, hmm? Fine, fine. Say hello to the archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
Before we head after the archdemon, I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Damn. Yeah, who, the fuck's cutting the onions up in here, man? What the fuck?
Let's find this archdemon then, and kick its ass.
What the fuck, man? Who's out here cutting onions
we
and
head
shit?
into the city together, as it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes?
I'll find you. She probably won't like that.
I do not think that would be wise. Allow me to say only one thing before we go. I was foolish. This could have been so much easier, yet I cannot regret what was between us. I will always remember you, my love. Now, let us see this finally done. The archdemon awaits.
I hope
Damn.
most of the people were able to flee on ships before the Horde got here.
Damn, here we go. This is it. 50 fucking hours. 50 motherfucking hours. Has all stemmed.
Those godless bastards! We're counting on you, Warden.
50 fucking hours has all led to this, baby.
Make her watch over you.
Dozens of crashes. Take them out, gamers. They're done.
Don't be a fool! Best be wary. Shall we done? By the Maker!
I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes.
We're doing it.
Darkspawn!
Little general, little bitch. Yeah, you like that?
Let's make this quick.
Damn. Beat his fucking ass. Beat his fucking ass.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Beat his goddamn ass. There we go. That's right. Beat his fucking ass. Everyone kick his ass. Fucking 12 dudes. Better him down in the corner. Bend over, boy. Welcome to the neighborhood. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. You're done. I think we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. To the city map. To the alien edge.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help. All right. I only hope there's time to...
They're breaking through!
Run, all of you! Run for your lives!
Run for your lives. Reminds me of the fucking U.S. Army commercials. Dun 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 dun. We're the only ones that runs towards the sound of battle. Dun 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 dun. Baba Booey. What meth am I sleeping? I am doing no such meth. You don't remember those ads? A bunch of dudes in like a fucking Humvee. Music's playing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I just realized what's his name died. Don't you run? Don't you fucking run for me? Why are you running? Sorry, bitch. Take him out. That's right. Oh my god, there's so fucking many of them. Ugh. Get off my girl. Even though she's going to leave me.
We must fight it. Let us do it quickly. I am sorry. More the fools they.
Oh fuck.
Shall be done.
Another battle, I see.
Oh no. Leave her alone. Ugh. No. No. Fuck. Oh, smoking. Get them off more again.
Let's make this quick. Come and get it.
Yes.
I am done with that one.
That's right. God damn. Why these guys heal so much? Do you die? Thank you.
Oh, this should be good.
Let the peons fight.
Tear them apart. No. Begin the onslaught. Too easy.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Very well. As you say.
We're doing it.
It's your time.
Lennox or Linux. That's not too common, but not completely out there. I think people will think he's a fucking hipster nerd that doesn't believe in Windows.
Poor bastard.
Linux is an operating system that the fucking turbo dweebs use instead of Windows. I could definitely see people making fun of him for being named Lennox. And then he'd probably want to go by like some nickname, so he'd go by Lenny. And Lenny is like always the retard of the group, you know? Oh, if it's a girl? Oh. Oh. That's different. Oh, shit. What the hell?
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Wait. I don't have a fucking weapon on. I don't have shit on this guy. Well. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this because he's not leveled up at all, but I guess we'll see, yeah. They're not properly equipped or leveled up. Oh, they're not, yeah.
So be it.
Why can I not attack?
It is annoying.
Nice. I can't attack anybody. It literally won't let me attack. I don't know why. What the? I'm just kind of waiting this one out. I'm just here. My main goal is to survive. Harlow? That's not bad. I think I'd like Jack Harlow. Bit of a fuckboy name, but you know. Ow. Fire. Ow, ow, hot.
Hurrah! You did it. Hurrah!
We did it.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Mm-hmm.
Right away.
Damn, I'm getting hungry. I really wanted ice cream yesterday, so all I had all day was a Ben & Jerry's because of the calories. I was like, I can only do one cheat day, so I just ate a whole fucking Ben & Jerry's. Damn, okay. This guy's owning. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, he's certainly dead, right? Well, there goes the plan to pass it on to him.
Come, let us end this.
Be careful! Let's end this.
Hell yeah, brother.
More the fools they.
Here, we be chopping. Fuck your fucking fireball. You're done. Oh no. Wait, where's my healing? I couldn't be healed. What the fuck? What the fuck? Get him, elves, get him. Yo, get these guys fucking off me. Elves, help. Elves, help. Elves, help. Elves, help. Please, elves. Please. You fucking piece of shit. Ah, I'm getting fucking cooked. Or misses on land. Please. Elves, please. Fucking kill them. You guys suck. The elves suck. Already 16 of them have fucking died. Oh, yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Oh my god. God fucking damn it, man. I don't have a lot of time, dude. I only have like 30 minutes to beat this game. Why is this fucking combat so extremely difficult? It's just silly. It's silly that the combat is this difficult when I'm on fucking easy. Like, and I have like the best gear in the entire game. Clydia? Clydia is crazy.
Away with you! Must maintain.
I don't know what it was that he did that made it so I couldn't fucking heal, but that was messed up. Stabbing in his head. Ooh. That's so dumb that I can take damage while I'm in the middle of this, like, uncancelable attack. Get the health regen, get the mana regen, get it all regenning. Clyde is not that bad of a name. Gets a bad rep for sure, but not like the worst name ever or something.
Trap right ahead.
No quarter shall be given. Good, another down.
God, the amount of ranged fucking bozos here is crazy. Ugh.
By the maker.
The collision is like really annoying too. Like if anybody is in the way of walking to the enemy, your dude kind of just does nothing. Let's go, baby. We're cooking. I think that's all the generals too.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
I have like 30 minutes.
Another battle, I see.
Enough!
Ow, not this. And I'm dead. I'm fucking dead from that. Actually ridiculous that I died from that. Oh, nice. They're both dead. Bro, why are they doing so much damage? Why the fuck are they doing so much damage? I'm on easy. I'm on fucking easy, dude. I'm on easy. I'm over leveled. I have the best gear in the game. Like, what are we talking about? There's 3 fucking difficulties higher. This is absurd. This is actually absurd. I'm just gonna try running past these guys. You can't do it in combat. Right. My fault for not saving, I guess. Enough.
Have you no concern for your own existence? Now you fall.
It's your time to die.
Attack!
Things work well together.
I'm getting very hungry.
It shall be done.
I'm getting grumpy. I don't have a lot of time. I'm getting impatient. I don't have a lot of time. I shouldn't have fucking... We should not have talked about experiences with cops and all that shit. It was so fucking stupid of me. I should not have even entertained that. I should not have interacted with chat. That was so dumb. Bro, he's just running away.
Must maintain. No!
Fuck you. Are you getting the D experience? Yeah, I shouldn't have talked about any of it. It's fucking dumb. It's a waste of time. I just need this to be over. I do not want to have to do another stream of this game. I really don't. I'm so fucking over this game. It's insane. I'm over the crashes. I'm over the shitty combat. Like, I like the story, but my god, everything other than the story is just fucking AIDS. Unadulterated, pure turbo AIDS, the likes of which could absolutely flatten all of sub-Saharan Africa. Get up! We're not in combat! Everyone is dead! Why is this person still dead? Get up! Yes, thank you, Kenzie, for your wonderful advice. Kenzie, you ever heard the saying hindsight is 20/20? You know what that means? Hmm. It is not helpful.
Very well.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. What the fuck? How did Liliana already die?
Watch out! Shall we my blood? Let's do something.
That's too fucking dead. Leave her alone. What is... My god, it's so annoying. I fucking attack this guy, boys.
Shall be done.
Leave her alone. Die. Die, 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 die.
I see.
Why is Liliana dead? Why did Alistair come back to life, but Liliana's still dead? It's pissed me off. And the other thing coming up too? I don't know what you mean.
Trap right ahead.
Yes?
All is well?
Okay. Yeah, no. Oh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. The problem is I don't know at all. Their communication is fucking horrendous. So I have no idea where the time period starts from. They didn't tell me. Like, yeah, you just need to, you know, wait this long.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
It's like, oh, okay. Wait this long from when? Yeah, wait this long. Like, what? What? So I have no idea.
It has begun.
Fuck you. Enchantment?
Enchantment? Enchantment!
What the fuck? Bro, all these people are dead and he's just like, enchantment. Who the fuck is this guy? Sandal. Bro, Sandal OP? You know, I have no idea. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really see too much of a difference. Like, how fucked up is that? I don't really see too much of a difference in terms of like people in chat and stuff. Going from 11,000 subs to fucking 10.
I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well.
I mean, the view numbers are lower, but it's like not insanely lower or anything. Like, yeah, if I posted a video, it'd probably be like way worse, obviously.
Best be wary.
But the thing is, at this point, like most of the shit that I want to make a video about is just gonna be like old news. So, oh my god! Like by the time I finally make a fucking like a PS5 Pro video, you know, everyone will be like, "Bro, PS5 Pro is like fucking such old news."
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Like I do love doing a little rant video and all though. It's always a good time. Might get some views. I don't know. All depends on what the algorithm does.
It shall be done.
Right
Like if the algorithm is like, oh, they have me, you know, flagged as a channel that, you know, hasn't posted and stuff like that. Which they probably will.
Right then. All right. Let's go. I will not fail. Come, let us end this.
I don't even know what to title that video, honestly. I kind of think I should just do two separate videos. One saying that I was hacked, I got the account back and yada yada, and then one like a separate one actually describing the hack and stuff to warn people.
I shall do it. Dark spawn.
But I don't know. Oh fuck, I have no health. And I'm stuck in the stupid animation. So I just die. We love that. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Either way, it'll be nice just to have all my shit back. But also, you know what's gonna be really bad? I don't think they fixed this. When you make a video from private to public, it puts it up on people's subfeed. So we are living in a world where I might have 1,600 videos coming up on people's subfeeds. And that will make so many people unsubscribe from me. I will lose so many subs if it does that. Yeah, this dragon's going ham. So I really hope they fix that. But I think they didn't. Why am I trying to pommel strike?
The battle is finished. You should run while you can.
I can't even catch this.
Okay, very well. Done with you now. Away with you.
All right, there's no point having Indomitable on. He just goes right through anyway. How the fuck do I even get over there? Fuck you. Only 108 damage. Well, Alistair's fucking dead. Oh, it's all even. Fuck, there's my alarm. Bro, I'm right at the end. I might just have to clock into the laptop real quick and say I'm busy. Bro, please, could this just be over? Please, please, please. You're wasting so much of my time. Please.
It shall be done. As you say.
Thank God. Where is he? I got hacked, bro. Let's just page chill.
I shall do it. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
us end this.
It's dead. It's fucking dead. Big sword. Ooh, right at the fucking neck. Stab it in the brain. Stab it in the brain. Yeah. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Brought the suicide vest on. I don't think I can pause.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the darkspawn horde quickly
Sign in to
crumbled.
work.
Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come.
Just in case.
But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden. The first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Can you serve the crown, title, and the riches to go with it? The house pay for what they did to my family. Sacrifices of the warden should not be forgotten again. No need of anything further. Yeah, the house pay for what they did.
The House are hereby stripped of their titles and fortune, and will be investigated as to their involvement in the Hayeva attack. Hayeva itself is of course restored to your family. Namely your brother Fergus, since he was found safe and sound near the Korkari Wilds. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
I want to find Morgan.
My impression was that she didn't want to be found. But I understand completely. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero.
I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Wow, we did it.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I just don't understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong? I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I'll find her.
Good riddance, I say. At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. It can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
We did it. We really did it.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Damn right.
Very true. And now he is dead. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that?
Yes, indeed.
Ah, joy. I have yet to hear him speak on any matter more serious than what the cooks are making for dinner. I fear my initial suspicions will prove correct. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Kaelin, which is no failing. Now I see Arleman gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
Let me put my status for work as busy. You gotta finish up. Very quickly, though. I do not want to get in trouble. I want to talk to some people real quick.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending. And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Hell yeah.
I expect to leave a month from now with a small army of Templars and priests. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment. Which would be a welcome break, mind you. And leave you to face the unwashed masses alone? Perish the thought. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on leaving soon. Is that true? You tend to get up to interesting things. You meet interesting people and then you kill them. I'm game to tag along if you are. And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
What a nice guy. She lived.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel? Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better? I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time. I understand you will be leaving. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take you. If we do not see each other again, live well, Warden. And thank you.
I like that since I said I was gonna go look for Morrigan, they all like understand that I'm leaving. I think that's cool.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure. For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. Well, that pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Ew. It's a little gross.
Well, that's what I told him. Offended my dainty sensibilities, I said. Ooh, scandalous. Been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
They call you hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud. I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, It is madness.
That sounds just crazy, bro.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you. Yes, I suspect Parvolin will not look the same as it once did. My views have changed a little. It must be said. You found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt. Some debts cannot be discarded. There will come a time when I will return, and then it shall be done. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
That's cute.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
I'm ready.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Honora fell into the routine of ruling Ferelden. Honora was a skilled governor, adept in matters of court, and more than willing to spend her time judging matters of law on the throne, and Alistair was quite happy to let her do so. He traveled frequently, making personal appearances that delighted commoners to no end. Is that supposed to be the ending? Or did it crash? Bro, what was that? What was that? You've got to be shitting me. We're at the fucking end of the game and you're gonna just crash?
Are you ready, my lord? The crowd's outside.
I'm ready.
Right.
Okay. Rumors that the urn of sacred ashes had been found and that it was used to heal Arl Eamon of his poisoning circulated in Ferelden in the months following the Darkspawn defeat, slowly at first and then with growing frequency as the Grand Cleric failed to deny them. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andras's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that the followers could undertake pilgrimages to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another haven. But leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins, an excavation found no traces of the urn. Oh no! Since I forgot to go back and tame the dragon, that happened. People began to doubt that the ashes had ever been found, while others claimed that a cult of Andras's followers stole them from the temple. Still, others say that the Maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. The slavers shut down an alienage. The lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named a local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Eamon remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, even abdicated in favor of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. Zathrian remained keeper of his clan for many years more, until finally he realized that the world was changing too quickly for him to keep pace. He constantly argued with the human court, increasing tensions until one day he simply vanished. The Dalish searched for him, but it was obvious he had left of his own volition and did not intend to return. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Balin's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling of the assembly for his successor began almost immediately. The dwarven mage, Dagna, ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new Circle of Magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Damn, who thought that taking that little dwarf girl over to the School of Magic would do that much? Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. Bro, you have to be fucking kidding me. I'm not even playing a video game. It's a fucking... I'm not even playing a game, man. It's a fucking PowerPoint presentation with text on the screen. You can't even get that to run, you stupid fucks. Sorry. I'm just trying to finish up. I literally need to start work. I need to start work. And I can't even get through a fucking PowerPoint presentation.
My lord, the crowd's up.
Ba 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 ba. Dude. Let's try all low. Not like there's any fucking graphics here anyway. This is actually gonna really piss me off if my save
Are you ready, my lord?
can't go into the next game. Thank God. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may have even been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. Both Zack and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call of a further adventure. Circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal with the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to reorganize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed into the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. Oh! Sunday, thank you! I'm just... I'm just finishing stream again. Yo, work, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's like the first time you raided me, too. I'm just finishing from work. Oh, God. Yo, thank you for the follow, though. Thank you, everybody. Very kind. Thank you. We just finished up Dragon Age Origins. We're trying to play through all of them to get ready for the new one that comes out October 31st. We're on a raid trade then. Did I link to my new YouTube? No, I haven't yet. I haven't. I'm still holding out hope I get the old one back, which should happen pretty soon here. I should hear back. So that's the hope, at least. I'm gonna finish up this ending real quick. Yeah, fingers crossed indeed. Hopefully you enjoyed Space Marines though. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Zack sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. We did it! We beat the video game! Finally! Overall thoughts on Dragon Age Origins. I really do like the storyline of the game. Obviously, the combat has not aged the best. It's definitely pretty jank. And the game is really, really hard. Even on easy, I was getting my ass handed to me. On the regular, it was super duper difficult. Probably a skill issue. I'll be honest. It could definitely be a skill issue. But to my understanding, Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition really change up the combat immensely. So we'll have to see what's happening, in those games and how they've changed it and if it's easier or harder or what's going on. I think they went for like a more real-time combat system in that game. And Veilguard, from what I saw of Veilguard, which is the one, coming out on October 31st, that one definitely seems like it's a much more in-depth and real-time combat system. Doesn't even really resemble anything that's going on in this game. Dragon Age 2 is easier. That's good. I need that. Yeah, I did a lot of the side stuff. I didn't do all of it, but I did a decent amount of the side stuff, and it was I think the side content was actually quite good in the game. They definitely had like a couple fetch quests and stuff like that weren't particularly great, but some of them actually did have pretty large impacts upon the ending. It wasn't that hard for you? Oof. Well, yeah, skill issue indeed then. Yeah, I was told ahead of time to play on easy because it could be difficult if you're trying to do it real-time combat, And so that's what I ended up doing, and I'm just not really a fan of the tactical-based combat. Definitely for some of the fights, it felt like very necessary to be pausing time, to be, doing like the isometric camera angle, to be like micromanaging everybody's spells and stuff like that. For some of the fights, it definitely seemed pretty necessary, even on easy. The whole reason I was excited for easy is because it says, like, if you want to play in real time, then this is the one to do it. But even then, I don't think it's all that viable. But I can see, how you can cheese some stuff with spells. Spells were pretty crazy in the game, for sure. Morrigan was absolutely just like the entire foundation of the team. At one point, she just would do it all. But yeah, pretty interested to see how the story continues. I don't know literally anything about 2 or Inquisition or Veilguard, so I have no idea if those are taking place in the future, if there's characters from this game in those, how that works out. I am kind of hoping, at least sometime, hopefully soon, that they remaster all of these. I think that would be really nice to do something like they did with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I think that would be great to see, because this game, I probably crashed like 60 times trying to run this game. It's just very difficult. I have like 55 hours played, and I think only 44 hours were like logged gameplay. So yeah, that's can tell you how many times we crashed and had to replay things and crash and had to replay things. It was a little bit excessive. And then, it's pretty silly to have like this super PC, right? And then everyone's like, yeah, just play the game on all low settings. Anyway, it's just, the game actually doesn't look that bad when you crank up the settings. It's just, then the game will crash like an insane amount. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I hope they do some sort of like real-time overhaul, and then they also try and do a little bit of a... No, I didn't do any sort of patch or anything like that. I just downloaded it on Steam and played it, press launch, that was it. So I didn't do any extra stuff, which I probably should have. It's all good, Jason. Don't worry about missing streams, man. I'm just some dude on the internet that plays games. You don't ever have to apologize for missing a stream or something. Just, your life is the most important thing, man. Prioritize that. I'll be here playing games no matter what. Yeah, no, I'm not good at micromanaging either. It's, I kind of just like get a big sword and hit things, and hopefully things turn out good. I'm definitely not too good at the tactics based either. It was kind of a problem I had with Baldur's Gate. I'm always just insanely impressed by people that play like the hardest difficulty on like solo only on Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff. Like, just absolute insanity. I could never do that. Normal was like hard enough for me. Yeah, just give me a big sword. Let me hit some things. We'll call it a day. That's about it. That's my strat. Very high level, I know. I do actually have to start work though, so let me see if I can't send you guys over to somebody. We can see. Very kind of you, Sunday, though, to raid us. 98 people. Damn, dude. Her stream was popping. Good for her. Let's see. Anybody that I'm following streaming? Oh yeah, Davy Boy. I actually found Davy Boy through a Yasande raid. I really like his content. He's actually playing Space Marines and he's on max difficulty. So hell yeah, I'll send you guys over to him. Thank you everybody for stopping by though. Thank you for chatting and all the follows and stuff. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your Monday. And yeah, I'll see all of you probably in Yasande's chat at some time. Bye 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 bye. I think I'm doing it. Am I rating? Am I rating? I think I am. Is it rating? Is it doing it? Oh, he's a Melta enjoyer.
And yeah,
the Melta is great. The Melta's awesome. I love it.
Seasons under content, of course.
Did I do it? Did I rate him? I don't even know.
Rather than the cosmetics.
I think I did, maybe. Oh, raid now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I think I did it. I'm so bad at this Twitch thing.
Oh, yeah. CZ Productions. Thank you, sir. Ahoy. Thank you for the raid, man. Welcome, raiders. CZ, how was your stream, man? Hey, Corvus. Hype indeed. Oh, hi Sandy. How you doing? It's good to see you. Sorry, I couldn't stay. I had to start my own stream.
Davy Boy's a good guy. I've lurked in his streams quite a bit.
I guess, yeah.
But anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by.
Love. Yeah, it's just too good not to take, honestly.
I'll see all of you guys in the next stream or video. Take care. Bye 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 bye.